Hello, my name is Leah. I teach yoga at the SIUE Camp Recreation Center. I teach for students, staff, and faculty. I am here today to show you a few basic yoga poses that will help you to stay on track during your summer vacation. These are for you to do at home. Hands up overhead one more time. And then we're going to go down. We're going to put our hands on the ground and we're going to go straight to our knees, to all fours. And we're going to walk through the cat and cow position. The first position is a cat. You arch your back, you take your core muscles and you set them into your belly button. Since this is our first cat, if you want to, you can actually walk your hands back to create a nice arch. And then we walk our hands back out, and then we lower our belly. Taking our head up to look to where the ceiling and the wall meets. Make sure that your ears stay away from your shoulders. When you're doing this at home, it is good to cycle through this at least 3 or 4 times. We're going to move on. We're going to tap our toes. We're going to go into a downward dog. Now, in your downward dog, your heels do not need to touch the ground. Now let's walk our dog. That means we're bending our knees one at a time to get a nice stretch. Let's try to make sure that we position our head in between our arms. Stabilize your downward dog. Take your left leg up into the air. Just keep it up, hip height, no higher, with your toes pointed down and your foot flexed. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. You're lifting it up to hip height. Make sure your toes are pointed down. Bring that foot back down and we're back into the downward dog. But this time we're going to take our feet just a little bit farther out. So part of your foot is on your mat, part of your foot is off your mat. And you're going to walk your hands down out just a little bit more. And you're going to really go into this downward dog. If you can, try to get your hands close to the floor as you can. But once again, you only go to your edge. Walking the hands back a little bit closer and bringing your feet in a little bit closer, about hip width. We're back into the downward dog. Then we're going to walk our hands up to our feet. And we're going to slowly, one vertebra at a time. This is called a ragdoll. We're going to roll our bodies up, taking your time. And then once your head is up at the top, let's roll our shoulders back 3 times. And then roll them forward 3 times. Now we're going to go into the basic tree move. This is a balance pose. You can take it to where you want to. I'm going to start at the beginning level today. You take your right foot up and you kickstand it on your left ankle. As you advance more into your yoga, you can put your right foot on your calf. You can put it on the inside of your thigh. It's wherever it feels most comfortable for you. But for today, let's kickstand, bringing our hands into prayer. Taking our hands up into the air, and then letting our leaves blow in the wind. Bringing our hands back to prayer, bringing it back down to our heart, and releasing.